Morning students. So today we start with the new topic. Before starting the topic, I just introduce the terms terminating decimal expansion and non-terminating decimal expansion. What is terminating decimal expansion? When the remainder becomes 0 is called terminating decimal expansion. Let us suppose I have a 4 by 5. When I will divide 4 with 5, uh, at the end your remainder is 0 and your answer is 0.8. In this case, the decimal expansion is terminating decimal expansion. On the other hand, non-terminating decimal expansion, when the remainder never becomes 0, is called non-terminating decimal expansion. Let us suppose I have take 10 by 3. 10 by 3. When I will divide 10 by 3, the decimal expansion will go on. 3.33333 dash will represent the same number. This Phillips will represent the same number. That means when your remainder is not equal to 0 and your decimal expansion is going on, is called non-terminating decimal expansion. One more example of this, that is 22 by 7, that this value is equal to 3.14159 and so on. This is also a non-terminating decimal expansion, but there is a difference between these two examples. In 10 by 3, the decimal expansion is same, that means same number is repeated, but in 22 by 7 it is after decimal the number will not same, it is changed. According to these example, we will divide into two case. Non-terminating decimal expansion are of two type. One is non-reoccurring and second is repeating or reoccurring. One is non-reoccurring, second is repeating or reoccurring. What is the difference between non-reoccurring and what is repeating or reoccurring? Non-reoccurring means when your decimal expansion is different. Now see, in 22 by 7, after decimal expansion the numbers are different, but in case of 10 upon 3 it will be same. After decimal expansion the numbers are same. So this is the example of the non-terminating, repeating or reoccurring decimal expansion. Whereas 22 by 7 is an example of non-terminating, non-reoccurring decimal expansion. On the behalf of this concept, we will do the questions. So this is your first question of exercise 1.3. Write the following in the decimal form and say that the kind of decimal expansion. You have given 6 question in the first part. You have to find either it is a terminating decimal expansion or either it is a non-terminating, non-repeating or non-terminating, repeating decimal expansion. First you will divide the numerator by denominator. After that you will find out the given decimal expansion is either terminating or non-terminating. So first I will start with the first question, 36 by 100. 36 by 100. In the denominator I have two zeros, so I will put decimal in front of two numbers. So answer is 0.36. That means remainder is 0 in this case. So it is a terminating decimal expansion. Next is 1 upon 11. 1 upon 11 means I have to divide 1 by 11. When I will divide, answer will come 0.09 and remainder is not equal to 0. And same number, same 1 is repeated here, because now your question is start from 1. Here also come 1. So same number is repeated. So that way it is non-terminating, reoccurring decimal expansion. If I will divide the question further, then the same answer will come 0.0909090909. This way it is going on. So we can write 0.09 bar. Bar will represent the number get repeated. So the bar will represent the same number is repeating after a particular interval. Interval means 09090909 is coming up, and so that's why we can write in this way 0.09 bar, because 09 will repeat again and again. So that's why bar will come only on 0 and 9. not on this 0. So it will become only on these two terms. See the third part, 4 1 by 8. 8 4 is the 32 plus 1, 33 by 8. Now I have to divide 33 by 8. So when I will divide it, your remainder comes 0. Answer will be 4.125. So in this case, your remainder is 0. So it is a terminating decimal expansion. Next part is 3 upon 13. Here I have to divide 3 by 13. When I will divide it, after a several intervals, after a several terms, the 3 will comes again. In this case, remainder is not equal to 0. So it is a non-terminating. Either now we have to check either it is a reoccurring or a non-reoccurring. After doing few steps, the number 3 comes again. That means this pattern will follow again. This pattern 2 3 0 7 6 9 will come again. That means it is a reoccurring decimal expansion. So we have to represent, because this term will come again. 2 3 0 7 6 9, 3 upon 13 is equal to 0.323076 bar, because these 6 number will repeat again. So it is a non-terminating reoccurring decimal expansion. Now see part 5th. 2 by 11. When I divide 2 by 11, answer will come 0.18. After few steps, again remainder is not equal to 0. So it is non-terminating. But the same number is repeated here. 2 comes again. So that's why it is a reoccurring decimal expansion. Next is 329 upon 400. When I divide 329 by 400, after doing calculation, I will get 0.8225, but here remainder is 0. So it is a terminating decimal expansion. So in this way you can find out whether the given term is terminating or a non-terminating repeating or a non-terminating non-reoccurring decimal expansion, but through division only. See next question. You know that 1 upon 7 is equal to 0.142857 bar. That means the value of 1 by 7 you have given 0.142857 bar. That means 142,857 will repeat after this particular number. Can you predict what the decimal expansion of 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7, 6 by 7 are without actual doing the long division? If so, how? That means in this question you have not divided the numerator by denominator. By using this relation, you have to find the value of 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7 and 6 by 7. Here you will not divide using the long division method. By using this given value, you have to find the value of the rest of the terms. Now see how you will find the value of 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7 and 6 by 7. This is the solution of question number 2. 1 by 7 you know 0.142857 bar. Now I want to find the value of 2 by 7. I will write in the form of 2 by 1 into 1 by 7, because 2 ones are 2, 1 sevens are 7. So it will comes 2 by 7. 2 by 1 is 2. 1 upon 7 you know what is the value of 1 by 7. It is 0.14287 bar. Just substitute the value of 1 by 7 here. 1 by 7 here. You will get your answer. You have to multiply 2 with this expression. After that 3 by 7 we have to write 3 by 1 multiply by 1 by 7. 3 by 1 is 3. 1 by 7 you know 0.12857 bar. Just substitute the value of 1 by 7 here. After doing multiplication you will get your answer. Similarly 4 by 7, that is equal to 4 by 1 into 1 by 7. 4 as it is multiply by 0.142857 bar. After doing calculation you will get your answer. 5 by 7, that is equal to 5 upon 1 into 1 upon 7. 5 by 1 is 5 into as it is 1 by 7 is 0.142857 bar. Just substitute the values and doing calculation. After doing calculation you will get your answer. Similarly, you will find the value of 6 by 7, that is equal to 6 by 1 into 1 upon 7. 6 by 1 is 6. 1 upon 7 value you know, 142,857 bar. Just substitute the value and do calculation, you will get your answer. In this way you can find the solution of 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7 and 6 by 7.